It's vibes. You like being near the water. So you're just like a water Pokemon. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying I'm trying to understand why people like it so much. And if there's something wrong with me. I like listening to the waves. Okay, then isn't there like an app for that? Isn't there an app for the wave? A wave app? Listening to the wave. It probably has better sound, better waves in the app. Because beaches are just mini deserts. I like it, but I can't take all that. I always stay inside the hotel and just stare at the waves. Visually appealing, correct. I agree with that. I do think it's visually appealing. Go to the beach at night and it's very nice. I can't go out during the day, too bright. I have been to the beach at night. It's very relaxing. It's a different kind of vibe, too. You know, I don't mind the beach, but just like, I feel like I like it more in short dosages. When I've been to the beach with family or friends, sometimes they'll be at the beach all day. Maybe if I had a Nintendo Switch. I was at the Nintendo Switch playing Stardew Valley at the beach. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe because I'm so like connected to the internet that I don't know how to just like be out in nature. You know, maybe I've lost that man versus nature innate ability. I'm new. What is backseating? Backseating is just telling me either what to do or telling me how to play or kind of spoiling the game. It mainly just means like... It mainly means just kind of just sit back and relax and just watch me play. And if I need help, I'll let you know, but otherwise, you don't have to tell me how to play the game. That's backseating. Hey, no problem. You know what I like at the beach though? I like volleyball. I like physical activities. That's what it is. I don't like going somewhere and then doing nothing, right? Like, I don't like... I'm not a huge fan of like going to a destination and just to be idle. Yo, thanks for the 4 months. Thanks, you're on my tier for 4 months. You like it here? Yeah, we got some vibes here. We're talking about pros and cons of being at the beach while playing Stardew Valley and fishing at the beach. So, okay, here's a question. Not relationships, but what do you guys think my personality style is? Extrovert, introvert? Most of you watching me already know the answer to this if you've watched long enough. But what do you guys think my personality style is? In a nutshell. Hyper, talkative, quiet. If I'm hanging around a person. Just guess. I can be extroverted because I'm like corporate. I used to work like Big 4, BWC, all that stuff. So I'm used to like being the guy that walks around smiling, laughing, making conversations, you know, first impressions, yada, yada, yada. Like that's my Clark Kent, my Bruce Wayne. But I think deep down what I like is to be around people where if there is silence, we are both completely A-okay with it. With no kind of forced conversation or talk or any of that jazz. That's literally what I crave. We don't have to be silent, but if we are doing nothing, there's no expectations or pressure to create a conversation to fill empty spaces. And whatever personality trait that is me. I don't need a silent hangout. I don't want to go somewhere and be quiet. That's not the goal. But if it happens or it occurs, the silent space comes in, that it feels natural still. That's what I mean. Small talk's not terrible. To be honest, it's not terrible depending on how you do it. If you have a small talk with somebody that has a personality similar to yours, and maybe you're both kind of witty, or maybe you're bouncing off jokes really fast, and you can pick up on some pretty, you know, interesting conversations, I feel like. Sometimes, like on the elevator, I might make small talk. Especially since I'm a guy, and I'm black. If like a woman comes onto the elevator, I'll be like, man, nice weather, right? I'm talking about white guy voice, man. Oh man, how's the weather? You know, enunciate. Just to kind of make them feel like non-threatened. Small things like that. Because I understand how uncomfortable it can be for like a woman to be in an elevator with a guy, period. So, and then other times I might just make small talk because, I don't know, I might be in a small confined space with somebody for a while. And something just pops up and I might just be like, hey, I like your shirt. You know, like somebody's wearing an anime shirt. Like, hey, I like your shirt. Thanks. It's Sailor Moon. I'm like, yeah, I love Sailor Moon. That's small talk, but like it's, you know. Oh, the boy is awake. The child is awake. Do you guys want to see Indy? Indy! Indy! Can you guys hear him? Indy! He doesn't like when I try to kiss him in the face. Wow. Like, bro, that's cringe. Pretty cringe, man. Yeah. There he is. You doing okay with that? And that was me kissing my cat 50 million times because I love him. How old is Indy? He's 8 or 9. I'm gonna say 8 or 9. Yeah, I like aggressively abuse him with love. But when I'm completely still, he jumps on my lap and he invades my arm and my space and he just doesn't stop. Like he becomes aggressive. Just looked up 8 in cat years. Damn, he's an older, yeah. I mean, cats can live to be pretty older, like 15, 16, 17, 18 sometimes. I don't know how long I'm gonna have him, but I need him. I know I can't have him forever though, but I'm gonna cherish the time that I can. But I love that little dude. That's my son. Any of you guys are fur dads or fur moms, you understand. You definitely understand. Like dude is not just an animal to me. It's family. 19 years? Oh. Almost 20? Oh God, I'm praying. I'm praying. Jesus. I mean, to be honest, I'm just happy that I've got him this long. I had a terrible story of a friend who had a kitten. The baby was so cute. And then the kitten kept having seizures or something like that, and they had to put her down. It was so sad. My heart was broken. The cat just having seizures, I guess it was sick or something. Yeah, I love it when the cats, when they pull out their claws and they start kneading on you, and you're like, this hurts, but I have to take it. For family. It's for family. Okay, I have a question. Where the hell did the fisherman go? Is he just off on Tuesdays? Is that his schedule? Motherfucker. I wanted to buy a fishing rod. This isn't my first playthrough, but I played this game years ago when it first came out. And I've completely forgotten how to play the game, so I'm starting over again. I played it a long time ago, though. How the farmer looks like me? Me. Omni, the farmer. I left my job as a YouTuber to go farm. Go fish for herring and anchovies. Mori's a great game. Games that, like, change your life for 1,000, please. Games that make you grow up a little bit too fast for 100, please. Omori did that to me. BoJack Horseman, TV show, guys, I highly recommend. Highly recommend. If you don't know this, but BoJack Horseman is my favorite TV show of all time. I might have mentioned this. And I get along with anybody who loves BoJack Horseman. You love BoJack Proto? I think we've had this conversation. Undertale definitely has like games that make you like rethink your goddamn life sometimes. Fighting games made me stop blaming other people for my own faults. Amen to that. That's actually just you. That's a reflection of you. Because I know a lot of people who play fighting games, and all they do is blame the character. Or blame characters for losing, or blame tier list, or blame. They're just constantly deflecting. But if you ever reach a point where you're like, damn, you know what? The reason why I'm losing is because I am ass. That's how you actually get personal growth, in my opinion. For real, for real. Hey, just discovered your stream and you talk about BoJack. I love that show. Think about it all the time. Oh, thanks, Subarusu. Yeah, I've watched BoJack Horseman like during the pandemic, at least. Like, I can't even remember. I used to just put it on in the background and fall asleep to it. Ooh, lit my ottoman on fire. I know like all the lines, like all the one-liners. I was my last show. Back in the 90s, I was in a famous TV show. BoJack the horse, BoJack. Don't act like you don't know. It has some really dark stuff too, man. The seasons, it has some dark, like that show went from like 0 to like 100 fast sometimes. And it fought with like vices, like it fights with things like alcoholism, depression, abusive parenting, like all the vices that you can think of. And like, even if you don't have one of them, when you watch the show, it helps you to like, for a little bit, to kind of, you know, experience it for a second, to kind of understand it a little bit. Yeah, the one with the boat and the girl, I'm glad it didn't end the way that we thought it did. It's like, I appreciate them making me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. Ooh, nice. I appreciate the show making me uncomfortable. And it wasn't like cheap. Like, I don't feel like it was like the way that the humor was always clean, but I didn't feel like it was easy. I didn't feel like they were like hitting me with shock factors for the sake of shock. It was just very good. Anyway, stop talking about BoJack to all these people who haven't watched it, because they'll be like, okay, bro. One habit, by the way, that a lot of people have, if you are antisocial, one bad habit is if you're with a group of people and you start talking about something in particular, very niche, try to keep that conversation to a minimum, because otherwise you'll be just talking to like one person out of like a whole group, and then everyone else just be like, what the hell's going on? And then, yeah, that's one of the most common things I see with social interactions, is the lack of social awareness of other people involved in groups. Just a tidbit that I had there. It's not like I'm a dating coach or anything like that. What are you guys watching recently? Are there any TV shows that you guys have been watching? Like, you know, outside of like Stranger Things is popular, Obi-Wan Kenobi's popular. I've heard people aren't happy with Kenobi. Spy Family, yes! I've been watching Spy Family too. Spy Family is like, in my opinion, what? Mother Catcher, oh. In my opinion, Spy Family is like, it's an anime that like, it's just wholesome. Like, and then after it's done, you're like, cool. I feel like it can definitely evolve into something crazy. You want to see how it progresses because the situation is so wild. No spoilers, by the way. But like after the end of every episode, you feel like, but at any minute it can get real. Like at any minute, it can go for, like this show seems like it can go from any minute. It can go from 0 to 100. Oh, Johnny Depp inspired you to watch Pirates of the Caribbean? Oh man, I really wish you could have watched Pirates of the Caribbean in movie theaters. I feel like watching Pirates of the Caribbean in movie theaters is like an experience in itself. When you watch Stardew Valley, does it kind of just make you want to fish, like IRL? Like, I want to do this. And then you got to think about putting the worms on the bait, and you're like, ooh. And you sit there for like hours and don't catch one fish. You're like, are there even fish in this pond? You realize you've been fishing somewhere where there's no fish, and you're just like, wait a minute. I done goofed. Fishing's one of those things that pretty hard to set up, but I think once you do it, it's pretty satisfying. Oh, you know what I really need to watch is Konosuba. A friend introduced me to Konosuba, and like, you know how like you say LOL and LMAO, but you're not really LOLing. Like Konosuba will actually have me like laugh, like goof off, like a goof off. It's like it's funny as fuck. Is the Hunter x Hunter leak for the anime or manga? It's for the manga. It's not a leak. It's your actual boy. He's continuing the manga. He's posting like a page every day. All right, I need to head out. Last fish of the night. Fish asleep. Let's go.